Thank you, Phoebus, for hitting that chug the bottle. All right. But yeah, man, they did it again, right? Found themselves in dire straits and figured out a way to come ahead with a win. And I'd rather them be good at that than worry about them necessarily closing out a lead. I don't know. I feel like more times than not, you're going to close out leads, right? You don't have to hold on to every last one of them to win a cup. I mean, you don't. What you do have to do is find a way to win games that you shouldn't win, or win games that you have found yourself in the hole big time. That's a better skill to me that I think is more important to learn first. And the Leafs seem to have it. So yeah, I mean, they do need to learn how to tie down a lead too. But at least they've got the strong thing that I need them to get down, you know? I want to see that in a team first. The ability to never give up, to never quit, you know what I mean? To not let games get out of hand for the most part, right? So, I love it. I love seeing stuff like this. It's great. I mean, this proves to you exactly why the Leafs elite players work so hard on being offensive. I mean, Matthews with the hat trick, right? Looking super sweet out there, right? That stash is back in full effect. He's ready to go. But Marner's been looking good too, you know what I mean? And Nylander's had quite the season. Tavares is rocking, you know what I mean? Like, these guys are contributing, right? And they work really hard to be able to do that, because on nights like tonight, offense can dig you out of a hole, right? The Leafs were not performing that well defensively again, but so does a lot of the teams in the league, right? Because what happens is you've got your hired guns, and if the hired guns are clicking, it gets you out of a lot of trouble. So believe me when I say, even though I appreciate all aspects of the game, you know, these elite players, this is why they work so hard at just like literally being able to pick a softball size, you know, just bigger than a puck area of the net repeatedly anytime they want. That's why they work so hard at stuff like that. You know, now sometimes they get dirty goals, right? But the point is they're always working to try and score. That's what their mind does. That's where their mind goes. It's where their body is best suited. Everything. They're just fine-tuned for it, and I get it, right? Now, that being said, there was still some bad defensive stuff tonight, again. Some examples are, you know, at least one is one of the goals, you know, battle in front. I swear it's one New Jersey Devil and about three Leafs all around him. I think at least two are trying to tie up his stick. And when I say tie up, they're trying to pin it down. Right? Like, again, you guys know how much I hate this. They literally are taking the stick and trying to push it down so he can't move. That's so much easier to get around when you're trying to get a shot away than if they pitchfork. They get under the stick and they lift it up. Only about like a foot or two off the ice. That's all you need. But it's much easier too. Like, it doesn't take as much strength to just kind of hold their stick off the ice. You've got the downward leverage on the back of the stick. Like, it's an easy move. And yet the Leafs and a lot of guys in the league just refuse to do it. So it cost them. It cost them some goals against, you know. I'll leave it at that for defense tonight. There's really no point in stretching it out that badly. But again, I just wanted to show that example of, like, you know, just lift it up. Just lift it up, you know, because I really need I really need people to help me figure out why Campbell's main numbers are taking a huge dive here. All the announcers are starting to act like he's tired or that he's going through a slump or whatever. Like, I'm actually going to call a favor in, okay? For all the crap I give the analytics community, I'm calling in a favor, all right? I probably don't deserve one, but I need one. Somebody, show me the numbers to show me that Jack Campbell's actually still having a good season. Please, because I know they're there. I'm not buying this recent goals against increase as his fault. I'm not buying it. All right, to not break down the defensive side of things too much right now. I want to see some goaltending stats. There's got to be some advanced analytics right now. I guarantee you that are showing that Campbell is actually still playing pretty well. You know, not as bad as it would seem. So to pull him out tonight, I mean, you're kind of just saving him having to deal with nonsense because he's getting hung out to dry. I know it. I'm seeing it. I believe it. I don't have the math because I haven't done the studies. I don't have access to all the stats. But please, analytics community, all right? Prove to me that Jack Campbell is still good, because I know it's got to be there, all right? Can you all do that for me? All right? Somebody smarter than me, better with a calculator? All right? Sounds good, because, like, he doesn't deserve this right now. He doesn't deserve this. I don't think so. So, help me prove that. Anybody else can bring up arguments and stuff, too. It's short and sweet. It's back at it again tomorrow against the New Jersey Devils in their home barn, all right? So it's time to keep it rolling, right? 2 games becomes 5 games, becomes 10 games sometimes, right? So let's see how far they can take this latest run. It's looking good. Cheers to the boys, all right? I want to remind everyone at this point to please hit subscribe if you got the extra funds. You know what I mean? Throw some bits off if you can. Even just follow if you're just watching the chat for the first time and you just want to hang out more often. Hit that, follow. Join me on Instagram. Join me on YouTube. Like, fill it up, man. All right? Blast me. It doesn't get annoying answering comments and stuff like that. All right? So you have many, many ways to get at me. I hope you explore them all. I hope you get a little bit of something extra out of each one. I try to make it, a little bit more exclusive things for each one sometimes, where I can, so you never know we're gonna catch a bonus video or something like that. Thank you very much, Leslie. Thank you very much for that. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All that stuff really helps. It really helps the channel. It really helps the situation expand and grow, and gets our voices heard. The positive ones. The positive ones, right? So let's talk about the positive ones now. I want to get into it, all right? Thanks, guys.